Hey everyone, Gil here, CEO of the Asset Center in Idaho. That's the American Survival School Emergency Training Center. Uh, Central Idaho has had a 6.5 earthquake. It occurred at about 1800 hours Idaho time. That would be about 4.5 hours ago. Not 4.5, about 4 hours ago. All right, I'm going to enlarge this map over here a little bit bigger so I can show you the information on it. Okay, so right down here, this little star, let me zoom in here. Yeah, so that's where the epicenter was. And backing out, so you can see where stuff is here. All right, got Idaho Falls over here. We got Boise down here. We got Twin Falls down here. Closer to it, Sun Valley, Idaho, the ski resort is right here. However, as we back out a little farther here. All right, so here's the north, the Nevada, Idaho border, and then the Utah border. So here's Salt Lake City. It was felt down in Salt Lake City. It was felt over into Wyoming a little bit, up into Montana, quite a bit in Montana. It was even felt over in Portland and Seattle here. Pull this down a little bit. It was felt up into Canada. So it was near Chillis, Idaho. All right, let me change the image here. So this is another map. You can see all the little blue around here. That's where all it was felt at, over towards Great Falls, Montana, even, and on up into Canada. Let's pick another map here. This is the USGS map. It's kind of hard to see the lines here on it. I'll draw my around it. This is Idaho here, on up into the Panhandle. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Oh, wrong way. So there it is there. Bring it back in. So Idaho, there's the Canadian border, Salt Lake. So it was felt a good ways around. There's been 7 aftershocks ranging from 4.6 down to 3.1 showing here. Of course, I'm not showing anything, but I'm not show anything below 2. But if I do all, one day, come on, it's not doing it here. There we go. There's all magnitudes. There we go. Okay, it's going to try to show too many. Okay, so we'll take it back. So I guess there's too many little shakers going on around there to show that. Yeah, I just had a brain fart here on the map. I'll have to refresh that one. But Google Maps here, just to show you where it was at. So right up here is where it was at. It's 65 miles to Sun Valley, Idaho. To put that in perspective, the Loma Prieta quake. Bring that map over here for you. Loma Prieta, which shook the San Francisco Bay Area and dropped the cypress structure, closed down the Bay Bridge when a section fell out of it. It was only 55 miles from the epicenter there, and other areas up here that were same distance away also suffered major damage here. However, for the earthquake here in Idaho, pull it over here. For this earthquake here, we are have not had any reports of significant property damage or injuries yet. But if I zoom in on this, you can see this is a pretty remote area here. And let me take the other map here. That's not the one. This one. So I zoom in on this one here. There it is there. There are some other towns here that are within 20 miles of it, and 30 miles of it here. There is a campground that is, if I can zoom in here, let's collapse that. There's a campground here and another campground here. This campground here is only 20 miles from the epicenter. So, but is a lot of cabins and stuff in this area. So, don't know how many people were affected yet. Probably won't know until sometime tomorrow or the next day till we get full reports of all the damage on it. But right now, this is where we're standing right now for this earthquake in central Idaho. Back it out here again. So 6.5 earthquake. Tomorrow, if there's any more reports of if there's any reports of any deaths or severe injuries, I will come back up and give you an update on this tomorrow. So right now, that's where we stand. And so we'd appreciate your prayers for those up there in the affected area. And until then, we wish you all a safe evening